Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing? This is Miss Mary, and I'm the Youth Services Librarian at the Chicago Public Library and also a yoga teacher. And today we are going to do a yoga routine that is going to help energize us when we feel a little sleepy during the mid-afternoon when we're on our socially distanced learning. And I'm going to read a story to you. So you might see my cats from time to time coming in and out of the video, and all of the little fighting sounds that they may make occasionally. So we'll go ahead and get started. We're taking our hands right on our belly, and in yoga we link our breathing to our movement, and then that helps us feel energized but also calm and relaxed too. So as you inhale, you may feel your stomach start to rise with your breath. And as you exhale, maybe your navel sinks in gently towards your spine. And we'll spend one more full breath doing that, just noticing our breath. Does our breath feel a little shaky today, or does it feel a little bit quiet? Does it feel fast or slow? And then if you like, we'll put our hands down, or maybe take one hand and place it to the side of your jaw, and then all the way down so that you can to the sides of your neck so you can feel your pulse beat. And we'll spend 30 seconds here counting our pulse. And as we do that, we'll notice our inhale and exhale. Even though we don't have our hand on our stomach, we can still feel our breath in our belly and maybe also in our nostrils too. And then when you're finished with that, we'll bring your hand down. Whatever count you made, that's your number. And then from here, we're sitting down in our chair. Let's see what happens when we stand up. We're going to do something today called Volcano Breath. So we bring our hands together right to our chest. And as we inhale, imagine that we're tall like a volcano. And then we exhale, and then all the way back down. Inhale back up. Let's do that one more time. Inhale up, and then exhale. Now let's bend our knees and come back up. This time we'll do something called the Woodchopper. It looks a little bit like volcano. We'll inhale up, and then this time we exhale once long, slow. Very good. Now come on back up. One more Woodchopper. And then we bend our knees to come back up into mountain. In mountain, we're strong and tall. Our feet are hip width distance apart. Our legs are nice and strong. And then maybe you can see what it feels like to go from one side and then to the other, balancing on one foot and then the other. Watch me go. And then you can take your arms up into the air as well. You can bring your feet back down if you want to, or you can take one foot up into the air and move from side to side. Notice your balance. Maybe your balance feels steadier on one side as opposed to the other. Then I'll take one hand back behind us, move my chair, and I'll hold on to my back foot for dancer. And then you can take the other arm reached up nice and tall. Get a good stretch in the dancer. We lift our chest, and as you exhale, we'll come right back down. Let's try that on the other side. Take our hand, swing it back behind us, and grab our foot. And if we can't grab our foot, no problem. We can just bend our knee and reach back for that foot. Or you can put your foot into a strap. You take the other hand, reach it up into the air, kick into that foot to help steady yourself. Reach it up nice and tall, and exhale all the way back down into our chair. We'll do a chair twist here. We'll take both knees and bring them over to the right. Twist in our chair. Imagine filling up your belly with breath even though you're in the twisted position. And as you inhale, we'll come back into center and switch over to the other side. breathing into the twist, you can look over your shoulder if that feels all right in your neck. And then on your next inhale, we'll come back into center, and we'll spend just a brief moment in 1 minute exploration. So in 1 minute exploration, I like to visualize something that's enjoyable for me. Let's see, like maybe I'm with 3 friends and we're at the beach, or maybe I'm imagining my favorite place in nature or my favorite place in my house, or maybe perhaps what I'd like to do on my birthday. And I'd like to spend some time just imagining that, when my hands are flat on my lap, feet are flat on the floor. You can also take your hands to your stomach and feel your inhale, your breath, while we're imagining our favorite memories. And when we feel nice and rested, we are now ready for tonight's story. Tonight's story is called Zen. And let's go ahead and start reading that now. Zen, a yoga story for kids, by Kristen Fisher, illustrated by Susie Schaefer. Lila is ready to try something new. Can she learn yoga from friends at the zoo? She rolls out her mat, puts on yoga pants to pose like the creatures and mimic each stance. So, yoga pants can be any pair of comfortable pants that you own in your collection. And now we're at the zoo. One balancing bear grabs onto his feet. Lila grabs also and lifts from her seat. So hang on to your toes. In the cobra pit, 2 snakes glide around. She slithers and wiggles all over the ground, keeping our hands under our shoulders. These eagles gaze on. Lila glances up high. Twisted yet steady, she's ready to fly. Lions stalk and they prowl. In this pride there are 4. Hands pressed to her knees, Lila bellows a roar. And you can stick out your tongue. Five camels with humps want her to bend back. She grips onto her heels. Now she's got the knack. Relaxing your neck in camel pose. Like 6 crocodiles perched up on their claws, she's on her tummy and takes time to pause. Turning your heels out in the crocodile pose. 7 dolphins arrive and swim close to her mat. Raising her bottom, her forearms stay flat. Pressing your palms into the ground for dolphin pose. 8 gorillas screech. Lila folds in half, clasps hands under her feet, and lets out a laugh. And in gorilla pose, it's okay to bend your knees. 9 scaly lizards climb onto a stone. Her leg is a tail. She's only just grown. In lizard pose, we step 1 foot to the outside of your hand. 10 frogs by a pond. Some hip and some hop. She stretches out wide. Her arms are the prop. Remembering to flex your feet. Remember to breathe. Use only your nose. Inhale and exhale. Stay calm in each pose. And we use yoga when we want to calm down and feel strong. Always be present. Be right here and right now. Show that you're thankful and conclude with a bow. So in yoga, we always spend some time expressing gratitude for the fact that we're here and we're doing yoga together. And that is the end of today's story. Well, we hope you have enjoyed today's story. Thank you so much for attending this afternoon's yoga story time. And we will see you again very soon. And namaste. Remember, you can always come to the library anytime you want to. We are accepting people into the library, and we would love to see you sometime. Give us a call, and we'll see each other very soon. Bye-bye.